studies.
Good thought.
Just noting down a couple of the other things you've mentioned as we've gone along. Issues, I think that's pretty decent. Some.
Okay. So we've got, we're going to go on to the next exercise now, just before we break for, I think we'll probably do the first bit first, then come back and flip chart it after our tea and coffee's arrived. But I mentioned this morning about protective factors, and I think what Jenny said was strengths, because there are actually, you know, it's, to us it is, there's a lot going on, and we are trained to focus on the absolute risk. That's what we're trained to do, and that's what we should continue to do. But there are some positives, and this is what I want to try and do is give people like Jenny in her team, not much the captain, but in her previous assessment team, is the tools to actually do something with it. Because as I said, and we're not the only agency. There are a lot of agencies. And when I went to my safeguarding course at CARDA in April, and there was a social worker coming and spent the whole day with us, she had 25% of their referrals. They didn't, not that they couldn't do anything with it, and they shouldn't. They didn't know what to do with it because they didn't have the information. And so it's about looking, what are the strengths, what are the positives in these scenarios that we've been talking about. So with Anna and Brad and Jeremy, Katie and Clive and Tamara and Eddie, what do we see as the positives?
So they're talking to someone about it.
Yeah, so I mean, I always say one of them is that, is it Anna? Anna goes to guides. That's quite a positive in her life, that she has, you know, she has access, there is someone she can speak to. So I think that is quite a positive. And I think was it Eddie? I'm not quite sure. He has a regular bedtime. He has to be in bed at 8 o'clock every night. That's good. Kids love routine. Actually, that would be looked at as a positive. He's still allowed to stay up till midnight playing his PlayStation or out roaming the streets. He has a regular bedtime, and that's 8 o'clock. It's quite a positive in a child's life, because that's routine, and children absolutely thrive on routine. So if we can just spend 5 or 10 minutes in your groups looking at the two scenarios, that the dialogues that me and Gina did, and the case study, what can you see, so take individually, what can you see the positives or the strengths? And there may not be huge amounts jumping out at you, but see what you can pick up on as positives.
Yeah, so we've left you a gap right at the back of the book for that. We thought there might not be time to do the case study.
Oh yeah, no, sorry,
so
just the two scenarios.
discussions.
So to put them down right at the back of the book.
Just one group now.
Caitlin, look at how many changes you have, guys.
No, you don't agree.
Before she goes the other way, come on, let's have fresh air and water. Jojo berries.
So how long do you think that?
He's good and he's going.
So look, she's talking about a meditative yoga, and then she came in one Monday, and about the way she spent the weekend with her Monday, doing this great weekend. Lots of breeze, where she gone. Yeah, no, really
Yeah, he's got that ability to. another auntie there as well, Auntie Dora. So it's all, yeah, lots of family. Oh, and it's in that position?
Oh, that's great.
But it's all supposed to go to.
Just got to be careful that you don't get.
Yeah.
Oh, right, well, it's just like...
No, it's a mixture. It's much better because they look.
Yes, and his mother is showing some
I didn't want to
craving
use
that
scouts.
she's trying to keep them, although she's not she thinks that they're
Been able to talk about what's going on.
Very right.
Auntie Dora, is she around?
It's still funny to say to his aunt.
Yeah, he's not treated into himself, but yeah. Because if he had, he would be sharing information saying, and he's got the skills, so I'm involved in it.